Yo, what's up, world? It's your man Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. Welcome to day 2347 of Diabetes and I, the daily vlog series that I do to show y'all how I combat this type 2 diabetes with the 1-2, you feel me? Yo, if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and check out the other videos here, such as my product reviews, my how-to videos for YouTubers, my TV and movie reviews, my reactions, my video clips, my shorts, my live stream, my daily vlogs that you watch. And last but not least, my art video series, the 1408 TV. Shoutouts to the members of the live chat crew. Most notable members includes Every Gavanga the Greek Goddess, Sexy Trees 1408, Queen Candace, rest in peace, Lady Capricorn, NYC 1111, Michael Marshall, Life's a Magical Journey, Life with the Sharia, Lala the High Vibe Coach, and last but not least, my sis, the big sis of YouTube, Latanya Porter. Special consideration goes to my bro Johnny Quest Gaming, who co-hosts in the strip club with me. You ain't checked out our channel yet. What you waiting on? What you waiting on? What you waiting on? Go do that there. Go do that there. Go do that there. All right. And also shout outs to the members of the 1408, which includes Life's Magical Journey, Detroit Soloists, Positive Crash Outs, Pretty Hard the Conqueror, Sexy Trees 1408, excuse me, Sexy Trees 1408, Kendi K All Day, Lala the High Vibe Coach, Travel Bees, Motivated to Soar, Charlene Hill, and last but not least, Deanna True. If you yourself would like to be a member of the 1408, you're gonna have to wait until we get back monetized here on the channel. Meantime, between time, if you truly want to support Slim Jim Longfoot and all of my endeavors, check out the links in the description below, which includes the books I've written, the books I've drawn, the merchandise that I have, and last but not least, my sister's cash app on behalf of my awesome niece, Paris, who was shot on the 2nd of February back in 2022. Hashtag Paris Strong, hashtag Prayers for Paris, whether that's FOR or the number 4, Paris with 2 R's, y'all. With that being said, yeah, everything's kind of a little wonky right now, but I'm actually getting ready to reboot my laptop. I'm trying to update it, so as soon as I get it updated, you know what I'm saying, everything. With that being said, I was in the process of getting ready to record the daily vlog here, but my laptop spazzed on me, so what I gotta do is, of course, you know what I'm saying, go about things a different type of way, trying to get this straightened out and make it do what it do and does what it does. Oh my goodness, that's the number one reason I hate the summertime. Gnats love to nap with you. They love to nap with you. If you get me, you get me. So, that part. Anywho's, I hope everybody's having the most blessed day today. Today is Thursday. It is the 6th of August, 2026. 115 years ago today, Lucille Ball was born, aka the Queen of Comedy. She was born on this date, August 6, 1911. Rest in peace to her. She passed back in 1989, back in April of 1989, at the age of 77, because she was going on 78 that year. Rest in peace to Lucille Ball. With that being said, now I just thought about it, yeah, she passed the age that she would have turned that year is the age my mom will be turning tomorrow if she was still here. That part, yeah, my mom's mom passed at the age of 77. Had my mom lived to February 8th of this year, she would have passed the exact same age that her mom passed back then. You know, I know, calculations be crazy. And who want to do all that type of math? I know. Anyway, but yeah, we up here cooling out, man. We up here cooling out. You know what I'm saying? On this eve of the birthday of one of the greatest people I've ever known. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful to God. I'm thankful to the Most High that I had the chance to know her as long as I did. You know what I'm saying? And that I still know my dad. I still know my sister, my nieces and nephews. So proud of my oldest nephew. Yesterday, of course, was his first day at college. You know what I'm saying? My younger nephew, this is his first week in high school. And my little niece, you know, she is, you know, in her first week of her last year in elementary. So it's, you know, it's amazing to see. It's amazing to witness the growth on everything. And, you know, that's what life is all about. I want to make a separate video talking about this, but this going to be the start of this one. I'm going to call it, because we are still in ASKformations, y'all. We're still in ASKformations. And so I say on to this one on 2347, be ready for what you prayed for. You feel me? I really want to make that its own video. Be ready for what you prayed for. I might just do that afterward. But be ready for what you prayed for. You feel me? Because if you are praying for, you know what I'm saying, a breakthrough, if you are praying for successes, you praying for good health, first and foremost, you know, once again, be ready for what you prayed for. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you're able to get the things that you want and need in life, you got to be ready for it. You got to be ready for it. Can't be no half-stepping. You know what I'm saying? If you prayed for a better job, better circumstances, a better relationship, you know what I'm saying, better income, you know what I'm saying, be ready for the greatness of all of that. Be ready for all that it entails. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You can't do no half-stepping. So I say this just to say, you know what I'm saying, it's an amazing thing when, you know what I'm saying, divine timing hits when it hits. You feel me? So, you know, divine timing isn't your timing, but just know that when you do pray to the Most High, He is going to answer you. He's going to answer you. Whether or not it's the answer you want, you don't know. But once again, like I said, when what you prayed for arrives, when what you prayed for comes, you better be ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, God listens and He understands what you want, what you need, and when it's needed, when it's wanted. So, you know what I'm saying? I keep out telling y'all I identify as a billionaire because, you know, I'm trans-financial. So, when that windfall comes and when, you know, my efforts and my skills allow me to be elevated into that status, I'm going to be ready for what I prayed for. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If I prayed for, you know what I'm saying, my future wife to come into my life and for us to build our kingdom together, you know what I'm saying, I got to be ready for it. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. If you yourself, if you're a woman or, you know, whether, you know, you want a king or a queen, whichever the case, you know what I'm saying? Same with y'all dudes out there, you know, king, queen, whichever the case you roll. You know what I'm saying? If you want that, if you prayed for that, you better be ready for that. You feel me? You know, whatever it is that you created as a goal, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at the goal, the goals that I got up on my wall, you know what I'm saying, on my 2026 goals. One of the goals got checked off back in February. I still got the other 3 goals to look forward to. And, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, yeah. Yeah, we just here, ready to make it do what it do. Oh, why is my screen still tripping? gotta be ready. Gotta be ready. Gotta be mindful of all things. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this whole thing called, what you want and what you need, you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready. Let's see. What y'all talking about? So, you got to be ready. Gotta be ready like Freddy. You know what I'm saying? It's just like with this laptop situation. I was trying to be ready, but I wasn't ready for what was needed right then and there. But we about to get ready. You feel me? We about to get ready. So that's the thing. Like I say, you gotta get ready for the things that you have put into place. You did. You gotta be ready for the things that you have put into place. And so that part. So yeah, that part. I ain't gonna keep on hitting y'all with that part too much longer. But yeah, I know. Most definitely. Like, I love that the first folder that I saw when I opened up that jump drive said manifest. That's what's up. And that's a whole trip right there in itself, to see that it said that, to see that it said what it said. And so yeah. So right now, that's that. Okay, cool. Alright, so I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. So like I say, I'm up here trying to do this thing here. Trying to do this thing, and make it do what it do. Because that's the level of greatness that we gotta be on. Once again, the levels of greatness, the 5 levels of greatness as we so fit. Be real simple like y'all. It's always about manifesting greatness, maintaining greatness via prayer, motivating others to be great on that spiritual level, on that emotional level, on that mental level, on that physical level, on that financial level. That's how we get down with the get down. And as we of course move and groove in our different ways, putting ourselves in position to, be ready. Be ready for what you prayed for. You know what I'm saying? To be ready for what you prayed for. And so that's what it's all about. Let's see. So that part. And so, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I ain't about to hold y'all too much longer, but let me go ahead and check my blood sugar. I check my blood sugar at least once a day, at the most 3 times a day, before breakfast, before lunch, and before dinner. That's how we get down with the get down. Yeah. Right now it is currently 11:58 p.m. We got a new episode of GOAT 1408 dropping tomorrow. We dropped one yesterday, and we'll have one dropping next Wednesday. No, I'll probably drop it. No, I'm gonna drop it next Friday. It'll be dropped on August 14th. So I'm going to drop them over next Friday, the next episode, 235. And who knows, by the time I drop that, you know what I'm saying, might have the other ones in total. The 230s are actually rolling by. Like, the 230s are rolling by. The 220 started last year and just ended this year. The 230s are rolling. The 230s is one of the fastest moving decades of GOAT 1408 TV, most definitely. Most definitely. Because what the Jelly episode for Jelly's birthday, that came out, that was 229, that came out on July 14th. And here we are almost a month later. We'll be, 6 episodes after that already. So we're moving real pretty fast after a month. You know, considering that, you know, the time between episode 227 and 228 took 4 months. Crazy. And next month will be the 8th year anniversary of GOAT 1408 TV. September the 3rd will mark 8 years since that series started. My very first series here on YouTube. My first effort of being consistent. You know, once I started doing that art video series. I was looking at episode 1 last night and just like, wow, definitely, you know what I'm saying, the growth, you know, from that episode to where we're at now. And also thanking God that I was able to finish that book that I was working on that very first episode. On that very first episode, I was working on the page for Dreamcatcher, which was published now 2 years ago now. It's been 2 years now since Dreamcatcher came out. That's crazy. Like, it's been 2 years and it felt like it took forever for that book to come out. But it's finally it's out, and you know, and if you want to get your copy of it, whether it's digital or physical, you know, so all you gotta do is let me know if you want to, you know, support, you know what I'm saying, these comic creators out here. Meantime, between times, I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me tell you I just like this. Eat. It's time for the eat. It's time for the eat. It's time for the GOAT Nation. Shoutouts. GOAT Nation. Shoutouts. GOAT Nation. Shoutouts. GOAT Nation. Shoutouts. Hey. It's time for the shoutouts, baby. It's time for the shoutouts, baby. Hey. All right, y'all. All right, here we go. In the shorts, we'll go to the lives first. Yesterday I got cut short. If you found this live stream, it was meant for you, because I came on an hour late. So everybody who was popping through, you know what I'm saying, we ended up coming through late, but it's all gravy in the Navy. No comments on that one yet. In the live chat, we had the High Vibe Coach was in the live chat. So was Latanya Porter. Who else was in the building? Kiana Fontanez was in the building. Shout outs to Kiana. Karen was in the building. Yeah, that's when she came through. She came through while I was cutting my hair. Man, I be missing Karen, man. She be coming through. I be missing her. Oh, she said she was making brownies. That's what's up. Hey, that's what's up. Toya Renee Talks was in the building. Hey, shout out to Toya Renee Talks. My muse, my subject for the next episode of GOAT 1408 TV. Let's see who else was in the building. And that was it. That was everybody who slid through on that thing yesterday. Oh yeah, let me slide through over there. Hey, I missed you again, daggone it. Let's see. see. Let's see. All right. Okay, so here we go. Now we go to we see who was here. Yeah, live guide family and art. Let's see who was here for that thing there. In the regular comment sections, we got Motivated the Source said GOAT is in the house, so let it be made known. You feel me? Shout out to Motivated the Source, aka DD, who currently has 2.65K subscribers. My muse for episode 230 of GOAT 1408 TV. She currently has 2.65K subscribers with 955 videos. Channel been around since January 4th of 2010 with 95,313 views. She started posting content on her channel on my niece's birthday in 2024. That part. You dig? That part. Let's see who was here for the live check of that live stream. We had Osangra Katera was in the building, aka Rosie. Shout out to Rosie for sliding through. My cousin Beanie Baby was in the building. Shout out to Beanie Baby sliding through. Who else was in the building? Shannon O'Sullivan was in the building. Toya Renee Talks was in the house. Brandon of Palm Beach was in the building. Carmen Watson was in the house as well. Let's see. Yura King was in the building. Let's see. We scrolling. Let's see who else was in this thing. Charlene Hill was in the building. The most healing Charlene Hill. Kiss from Jay was in the house. Yeah, dig. Let's see who else was in the building. Leverage Now was in the building. Johnny Quest Gamer, my bro. Johnny Quest Gamer was in the building. Leverage Now was in the house. Sweet Juicy was in the building. Sweet Juicy's After Leisure Life was in the house. And now that was it. Oh yeah, that was very weird when my bro had said something and what I saw was a whole nother situation. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that's crazy. I'm looking at the playback now, and now it shows what he actually wrote. He had put good job, bro. He had put GJ, bro, meaning good job, bro. But when I first saw it, it said Go Bridge. And I was like, Go Bridge, what do you mean, bro? And he was like, that's good job, bro. What are you reading? And it literally said Go Bridge. And now if I had a screenshot of that, I'd be feeling crazy right now because now it says what he said on that live stream. That's crazy. That YouTube get it together. Cause you about to have stuff started. That's probably what happened with them folks over there. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna end up typing something different, and stuff got misconstrued, and next thing you know, the Vegas situation happened. I don't know, but anyway. But yeah, y'all need to get that together, YouTube. How y'all got folks saying something they actually didn't say? That don't make no sense. What's really good? If I didn't screenshot that, I would be like, no, that's what you said. You know, it wasn't anything negative or nothing, but it was like, I was wondering why he had typed Go Bridge. I didn't know what was going on. Go Bridge, what? But that part. But yeah, man, y'all need to get that together. I didn't screenshot that. I was like, hey, it's right here. I screenshot it. And be like, oh, I didn't say that though. Literally didn't say that. Crazy. So what's really good? Anyway. We about to wrap this up in a minute, y'all. It's 12:08 p.m. right now. So let's go to the shorts. Let's see. Wait, did I post this one? When did I post this joint right here? Because I'm very sure I ain't already. Yeah, that's August the 4th, so that was a few days ago. This one right here was posted yesterday. Shout outs to my little nephew, or my big nephew, my little big nephew, my birthday twin. You know what I'm saying? The short that I did of him with Tanya Porter said, "Love this, bro. Yes, thank you. You already know it's his big sister. YouTube currently has 138 subscribers with content like no other because she has no content." You dig? That part of Tanya Porter, shout outs to her. Toya Renee Talks with the praising hands up. Shout out to Toya Renee Talks. Did I mention that? Yeah, 1.53K subscribers with 457 videos. Channel been around since July 17th of 2020 with 163,591 views on the channel. And she is the next muse. She is the next muse for day 234 of GOAT 14. Of episode 234 of GOAT 1408 TV. That part. Lala the high vibe coach with the strong arms and the nerd glasses and the punchy emoji. Shout outs to Coach Lala. Currently has 2.85K subscribers with 587 videos. Channel been around since February 15th of 2024 with 137,418 views on the channel. You dig? That part. And now, and it's funny because today is day 234. Today is day 2347, and tomorrow will be day 2348. Look at divine timing. Tomorrow will be day 2348 on my mom's birthday, which if you consider that as the year, well, we'll talk more about that tomorrow because this live and already went long enough. So yeah, and then 234 drops tomorrow. Okay, all right, okie dokie. Now, yesterday videos, we dropped episode 233 of GOAT 1408 TV, the last Dragon tribute art. Let's see who was here for that thing there in the building. We had in the regular comment sections, we had Johnny Quest Gaming said, "You got the glow, bro." Hey, you feel me? Shout out to Johnny Quest Gaming, who currently has 138 subscribers with 269 videos. Channel been around since April 24th of 2019 with 7,237 views on the channel. You dig? That part. Toya Renee Talks said 907. Awesome job. So talented. Appreciate it, Toya. Appreciate it. Toya Renee Talks also said, "Hey there," in the regular chat. "Keep doing your thing. You doing great," with the hearts. I appreciate that. PNTS by Tangent Music said, "Hey, bro, nice art. Let's go today. Slim." Hey, shout out to Tangent Music, who currently has 269 subscribers with 263 videos. Channel been around since June 25th of 2023 with 109,813 views on the channel. You dig? That part. And now let's see who was here in the building, in the live chat for that. We had PNTS by Tangent Music was in the building. And that was it. That part. Appreciate y'all for sliding through, making it do what it do and does what it does on that there. And now, who was here for day 2346? For day 2346, we had in the regular comments, we got the Jasmine's Room Edit said 322. Going to college is always such an exciting experience. 1206, right? Because I remember going to school in the third or last week of August when I was a kid. But then in high school, I think we didn't start till the first week of September sometimes. Yep, that part. Shout out to the Jasmine's Room Edit, y'all. The Jasmine's Room Edit currently has 131 subscribers with 122 videos. Channel been around since June 1st of 2025 with 13,921 views on the channel. You dig? That part. Now, let's see who else was in the building. Latanya Porter said, "Hey, bro. Yep, thank you. You feel me?" PNTS by Tangent Music said, "Hey, bro, let's go today." You dig? Luciana Success in the building. Left 3 comments. She said it's time for them to go back to school. Check. Said day 2346 with the celebratory emojis and the praising hands and the trophy. You feel me? And she also said, hey, Slim, with the celebratory emojis. Shout outs to the Queen Champion herself, who currently has 2.63K subscribers with 1K videos. 1,000 videos on the channel, you feel me? With 173,917 views. Channel been around since July 4th of 2016. Started posting content on her channel in October of that year. Oh, she used to have it in her description, but she ain't got it in her description no more. But it was in October when she relaunched her channel. It was relaunched in October of I think, which, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was a 2024. Yeah, relaunched in 2024 because I met her last year in 2025. But shout outs once again to Queen Champion, sliding through on your boy, most definitely. Now in the live chat, who was here for the live chat? Estrella Garcia was in the building, which means we are going to do cinematic again today. Cinematic premiere. Life with Tasharia was in the house. Lala the High Vibe Coach was in the building, and that was it. I appreciate all of y'all who slid through on your boy. And with that being said, we getting ready to slide on up out of here. Stay blessed up, y'all. Continue to manifest greatness, maintain that greatness, and motivate others to be great. Can you do that for your boy? Can you do that for your boy? I know you can. We up out of here, y'all. Stay blessed up, and we just gonna continue to make it do what it do and does what it does, all right? That part. Video, playlist, watch them all, all right? One love.